So we are in step 4 of 5 for our boundary games. And in this one, we are going to continue to strengthen our release cue and also add in our cue for the dog to get on the bed while still growing duration. So this is kind of a big step, and it sounds like a lot, but I believe in you. And I'm just gonna break it down so it makes it super easy for you to follow along. All right, so it's just adding on what we've done in steps 1 through 3. Thinking about adding a cue to get on the bed, you'll have to decide what word you want to use. For me, we use park it, but you can also use hop up, you can use climb, you can use mat or go to your mat, or whatever you want to use is absolutely okay. Again, just being consistent with it. So let me show you how we're going to do that. First, we're just going to verify that he's going to bounce right back to the bed, and then as he's bouncing back, maybe the third time, we're going to go ahead and add the cue. And because we know that they've been, getting the food with the release and bouncing back to the bed, we know they're going to continue to do that. So that's how we added the cue. So let me show you what that looks like. Free. Nice, good. So that was just my my test one, and so we'll do that again. Free. So still at that stage, he's a little sticky, so I wouldn't add it then. This food is kind of big, so I'm just breaking it up. Free. Nice. So that looked better. So we're gonna continue to do that. Nice, nice. So we would just go through with the repetitions of that, always balancing out our release cues and our cue to get on the bed with some duration. What you don't want is the dog to be just ping-ponging on and off the bed. The cue to get on and the cue to get off are both important, and then building value on the bed obviously helps you build duration, but you also just want to build duration through rewarding it. So that's what we're going to do. Free. Nice. Oops. So I'm just withholding his reward for a second because he kind of was trying to get it from my hand a little bit more than I would like. So I don't want a dog coming in on my space to get food. Free. Nice, parking. Nice. So I do sometimes use a gesture with park it or with my cue to get on the bed. And the reason why I do that is because I like to generalize the boundary. And what I mean by that is, yes, park it means get on this, but it also means it also means get on the cot and stay there. And it also means get on that mat and stay there in the tree trunk, and this and that and the other. So when I say park it, it's not always on this. It can be on anything really. And so I like to point to whatever I would like him to hop up on so that he can it can be clear to him. Free. So that's really it in this step. So we're just doing his release cue and the cue to get back on. Free. So his release cue could still use more work. Free. Perfect. Nice. Oops. When he makes a mistake, kind of like, in my eyes, a lot of learning is made through mistakes. So if he makes a mistake, I just usually say, oops. So if he released off of the boundary at this point, when I haven't given the cue, I would just say, oops, and then re-cue him back to the bed. So it's just, you know, nothing to make a big deal over. They're gonna learn that they should stay on it until released by making that mistake. So it's nothing to, you know, freak out about or feel angry about or disappointed in your dog's training or whatever. It's just going to happen, and we have to take it as information. Maybe there were a lot of distractions and we have to work on that, or maybe you know, we just haven't been paying enough value onto the bed. So those are the types of things that we just want to use troubleshooting for. Park it. Nice, nice. So that's about it for this step.